I have worked out periodically, off and on, for most of my adult life, but prior to coming to Fitness Together, I had gotten married and gotten out of the habit of working out because I was spending time with my husband, and we were eating dinner a lot and things that I didn't do before. So I started coming to Fitness Together about 2 years ago, just thinking that I would knock off some of that weight, get down to the weight I wanted, and then quit. But I realized that there are a lot of other benefits that I get from coming here. Instead of just focusing on the weight on the scale, I've been able to build a lot of muscle and strength and lose fat weight instead of just weight. And I've also realized that coming here is a great stress reliever. The workouts are so focused and intense that it just immediately takes your mind off whatever might have been stressing you when you walked in the door. I had always heard people talk about how, oh, working out gives you more energy, and I sort of never identified with that, but I do feel like I have more energy and that I'm more relaxed and that I get better sleep and all that sort of thing. I've always been concerned that working out would take up too much of my time. When you think about it in the abstract, I mean, it is time consuming, and so that was really one of my problems. If I had to work late or anything, I would say, well, obviously I don't have time to work out. Now, because I have these appointments, I just fit it in, and it works. It's not an imposition, and it's been great. I think the way I managed to fit it in, because I am very busy, is just by making it a habit. It's just something, like getting dressed for work or anything else that you just do, and you fit it in, and then it becomes something you don't have to think about. This flexible schedules here really do help also with fitting it in, because anytime I've ever had to cancel an appointment because of some kind of work engagement, I can always immediately reschedule for the next day. I mean, they're always able to work you in at some time that fits for you. The nutrition component here is also something that's new to me. I had worked out with trainers before, but never with anybody that talked to me this much about nutrition or was as helpful in, letting you write down what you eat every day and then looking at the list and telling you things that you might be doing wrong that you hadn't thought of. Like the concept of thermogenic eating, eating every few hours was something that was new to me, and I had heard about it, but they really made me focus on it, and especially when you're showing them the list of what you ate and when you ate it, and they can, point those things out. It's very helpful. The trainers here help you stay on track in a lot of ways. But for me, the thing that I like the most is that they're constantly thinking about your personal workout routine and how to change it and how to meet your personal goals, and making sure your body doesn't get used to any certain thing. And they're always working and writing up new things and trying them out and seeing how you like them. And so it does two things. One, obviously it's very good for your progress, but also it makes it so you don't have to think about and work on those things, which is very nice, which helps you in the long run in a lot of ways. It helps you keep losing weight, for one thing, changes your metabolism. I've also gained a lot of upper body strength, which is something I'm very happy about. And I can do lots of push-ups now, which is something I could never do before. And so I think that those have been the results that I've been the happiest with, are gaining muscle and losing body fat, and realizing that that is more important than just focusing on your actual amount of weight, although I've lost weight as well. If I was talking to someone who couldn't make up their mind or was sitting on the fence about whether or not to come to Fitness Together and hire these trainers, I think I guess it would depend on the person. There's kind of two perspectives. My perspective as someone who's worked out with trainers before is that the trainers here are just the best. They're all very educated. They know what they're doing, and they care, and they give you that personal attention to make sure that what they're doing works for you. I mean, when I came here, as an example, I have some injuries. I had torn a rotator cuff, and I had a knee issue, and they've always worked around that and specified my workouts to help me with those injuries as well as overall. And that's just something that I hadn't had before with trainers. If you're someone who's never worked out at all and is just sitting on the fence, I would say that it's just great to have a routine and to have someone helping you along when it's new to you and probably harder to get started on. Workouts, they come up with new ones all the time. They think about it, and they think about what's right for each of their individual clients, not just, hey, I found a new trick that I can try on everyone. being an attorney, I have to get up in front of people and speak all the time and that sort of thing. And I, without realizing it, really had gotten, I think, down on myself a lot in the way I looked and not feeling confident when I would go into those kinds of situations where you're in front of people and have a lot of attention focused on you. And now I'm back to being a lot more confident about that.